So we had this dropped off a couple months ago by a lady, and it was some pictures, she said, from World War II and some medals from a relative of hers that she ended up with, and having no interest in it, she donated it to our library, and we just cut it open here, and we're getting ready to open it. And we hadn't peeked in here and saw some photos and a couple medals, and we thought we'd open it up here with everybody. A little bundle of pictures and some campaign medals. Little money clip. That is the Asiatic Pacific Campaign, the European, African, Eastern, Middle Campaign, the American Campaign, and World War II medal. Some money clip, that's not really anything. That's pretty neat, a bunch of really good condition medals here. We also got these photos. This is a real typical, I think it's a Brownie camera, but I'm not sure. It's a picture of some blown out wreckage there. Oh, this is neat. This is probably the guy's shipmates. Some type of machine gun there between them all. It's a Liberty ship at anchor. They were probably on one of those. Oh, that's neat. That's probably the guy's captain and the first officer, executive officer there, I bet, on their ship they were on. There's some type of bombed out tropical location with palm trees. It says, "Stay the hell out of the ditches." I wonder what that means. We'll take a closer look here at these medals. They're in really good shape. They're in really good shape. That's weird. That's probably in Europe, I bet. So these are naval photos of some sort. I bet they were on a Liberty ship. That could have been a machine gun, on a Liberty ship. And this guy here, he's in the jungle, so let's see what else we got. Here's another boat. Here we go. Here's another Marine one right here. You can zoom in just a little bit there. Here they are again. Those are the gunners. And here we are at a bus stop. He's a bit taller than her. See, there's that sign again. Stay the hell out of the ditches. I wonder what that means. If anyone out there knows what that means, just let us know in the comments section. There you go. That's life aboard a ship for sure. Washing your hands. You're always filthy. Guy looks like Alec Baldwin. Found his time traveling doppelganger. Look at that one. He's jumping rope out in the middle of the ocean on his Liberty ship. These guys are just sailing by their boat, I bet. They're out there having fun, maybe. At anchor. Wow, that's in a ditch. Blown out ditch. We're going to run out of room here for these. It's okay, we're doing good. We're about halfway there now. That's some kind of monument. Oh wow, there's a Napoleon Square, France. I bet these all have writing on the back. That's really helpful. That's a gun emplacement. That's a bunker, a shoreside bunker probably. That could be right on the German estate gun emplacement. Notice construction of anti-aerial bombardment. This is all concrete and steel. Normandy, near Cherbourg. So that's, they took that, right after D-Day. Wow, that's really emotional. There's a Liberty ship. That's the rigging. Looking at the commander's mast there. And that guy, he's in the... I don't know what those are. What it looks like. Oh, this is a submarine pen in France, I bet. The Nazis would hide their submarines in there, protect them from aerial bombardment. There's that sub pen. I bet you that's it. He's probably out rowing around in a boat. There's some of the old officers and the old officers, everybody out for a recce. Jack Perry and Chief Engineer Mackenzie, Purser Jack Perry, and I on a ship in Scotland. Wow. It's a really weird texture of this photo. That is a sunken boat. That is the steam stack of a sunken boat of some sort. It says gun emplacement on Normandy. I mean, that scene in Saving Private Ryan, this would be like a couple days afterward, maybe. A little more destruction. It's a hospital ship of some sort. All them old military jeeps and everything there. Loading people on, taking them back home. And he's on top of some Panzer tank or something. The Nazis left everything behind, so we ended up with it all. This is probably one of them bunkers. It's like a pillbox, portable pillbox, I think. So if you were going to get shot at, you'd post up in there and try to defend yourself out through those gun holes. English did a bunch of these too. I bet you that's it. They were all over the place. Just lock yourself in there with a crate of ammo and you just hold out. That's pretty rare. Yeah, it's a pillbox, German pillbox on the streets of Cherbourg. That's a rare photo. That's one of the rarest photos you're going to see. That's a pretty good one. They're using that tropical location. We'll put that over here. There he is again. That's at sea. That's some lumpy stuff. Them Liberty ships had a habit of just falling apart. The back would just break and they just sink, and nobody realized that they had done a few engineering errors. So later on they stiffened up the keels, but for a while there they just disappeared. Nobody knew why, and it's just like, oh, they put too weak a steel in the keel. Bummer. Thousands of people died. That's a good picture. That's their anti-aircraft or their cannon. Those guys look just like guys today. I think they would be shooting like a submarine with that, or another ship. But it could be. I don't think it's an anti-aircraft. Maybe it shoots flak and exploding shells. Somebody out there I'm sure knows. That's the fleet. They're in convoy right there. They all travel together in convoy. And they'd have submarines circling the convoy, destroyer escorts. And if your engine broke down and you got behind, they left you. Nobody hung back for the convoy. You just had to keep going because the Nazi subs would pick you off for long-range planes, torpedoes. Now see, that's a machine gun. That's for shooting machine gun shells at planes trying to strafe you or shoot you or torpedo you. That's a good photo. Those guys are ready. You see he's got his shoulder pads on there. They lean right into that thing, that giant target right there. Big old drums of ammo. And then here we are, our final picture. One of the most important positions on the ship right there. They're right by the signaling light. You can see that handle right by his shoulder there. That's what that guy would do. He'd be an expert at, he's got it in his hand right there, what to communicate. So this is how they communicated directly ship to ship. They'd aim that light and Morse code or whatever code they wanted to go by at the time, in case the Germans were watching that. Just a series of flashes and stuff. And so like as one of the officers there, he'd be in charge of him. He'd be doing the signal. The captain would be telling them what to do. And that's a great photo as well. So there we have it. That's a lot of photos for a drop-off. Bunch of real interesting ones. We're going to sort them all out, and we got to take a look at the backs out. They all have a lot of writing and detail, so we'll retype those, take a picture, and put those on our website, hopefully, in the next couple months. Get it all referenced. If anyone has any questions, feel free to send them over, or comments, or opinions on what size of guns these are, where these photos, what some of this stuff might have meant to you. Feel free to send it over. We'll get back to you. So thanks so much for watching, and subscribe and keep up to date with all the treasures that come in on a daily basis that we save from the landfill. People drop off and they just want to preserve our history, and we do that and rescue cats and pick up litter and a bunch of other neat stuff. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day.